go, boys. Let's go, boys. Boys, let's go, boys. Come on. We're back for the third match of the round robin. Try and get us a good camera view here without lines, people in the way. Match we've all been waiting for all day. Mavericks from Ottawa, Ontario versus our very own Spartans. We've got Declan and Mateo in the middle. Alexei Paulin back setting with Tony Titarenko on the right side. Jacob Toner and Carter Waugh in power. And Max as the libero, subbing out Mateo at the moment. Game's on. Toner sneaks a knuckler off the block and down.
A little nonchalant.
Lexi Paulin back to serve. Good tough serve. Saved out of the net. Good up by Toner. Back set. Titarenko. Sharp cross. Dug up. Oh, net call. Bit of confusion on the play. Paulin will head back to serve again. 2-0. Tough serve. Indecisive pass.
Bunch of out calls. I think that one was pretty close. Defender decided to play it.
Paulin mixes it up, goes into 5. Number 2, we watched him play the last match. He was a really good swing out of left side. Misses that one out of the right side. Paulin puts a little extra juice on it, but catches net. Titarenko blocks, coming out of the power. One hopper off the tape at Alexei as he's penetrating from the back row. And the Longhorns coming alive here. Good save by Paulin. Free ball for the good block. Still in play.
Both feet, net and head, come under the net. And Spartans get out of that rotation.
Jacob Toner back to the service line. And the deep tip sails from the middle from the Mavericks. Point Spartans. Toner back to the line. Getting a little chippy in here. Big hit from the left side of the Mavericks. Declan committing on the middle approach there, leaving Tony one-on-one. He'll go right back at him. High and deep into the back corner. Declan Worrell back to serve. Good serve into the deep corner. Ball hops wide. Clip the tape. Linesman not
Referee
authoritative.
staring right at it from about 6 feet away.
Keep serve. Sails
Just long.
Spinner coming. And it sails long. That'll bring Tony Tidorenko down back to the service line here, and we're going to have a double sub. No, VDH coming into the front row to block and set, I guess, for Paulin. Confusion play just goes over and out. Another center line violation there as Mateo tried to save that one. His foot went over the center line. And Longhorns chip away at the Spartans' lead here. Spinner coming into the tape. Spartans will take those free points all day long. So that cycles Carter Waugh back around to the service line here. Jacob Toner back in the front row. Lift called on that scramble play as the ball goes down in front of the blockers.
Ball sails long.
Another service error from the Mavericks. And Mateo back to serve. Nice tough
Good
serve. Passed well. Played
Hands. Overpass.
Somebody needs to set it. VDH says, I'll take some of that. But swings just wide. Good swing. Not a lot of room there and didn't catch the block. Tough flow, passed well. Interesting call. And Paulin will check back into the match. So referee called the block touch that set that wasn't even going over the net in favor of the Spartans. And Paulin comes with a nice pass. Passed well. Off the block and up. Carter Waugh steps in to set it. Played over by Toner. Back row set. That's out of bounds. High ball's wide. Spartans opening up a bit more quick for the lead here. And serve clips the tape. Giving the point right back here. This rotation was a little bit of trouble last time as this server was serving right into the penetrating setters area here in position 1-2. We'll go right back to it. Back set. And another swing long by the Mavericks.
Mavericks having a tough time keeping the ball in play here. A few errors back to back have cost them.
Ball played off the ceiling. Up too tight. Point Spartans. That's always an interesting play when you're not used to seeing it happen. The play off the ceiling beams.
Interference call.
Mavericks about to blow a gasket if that call didn't go their way. Referee might be able to play on either of these teams. Good pass by Toner. Oh, abuses the block
off the hands and off the side wall.
Whoa, with another good serve.
Well, bottom falls out.
Good push by the setter. And another long hit by the Mavericks. I'm not sure whether they're trying to go for hands or they're just miscontacting, but they're sailing everything long.
Timeout, Mavericks.
We were noting in the warm-up that the Mavericks were warming up with the men's ball, which is definitely a heavier set ball that's harder to hit as far, so they might be adjusting to this lighter ball also. Still no excuse for hitting as many out the back as they have hit.
Yeah, more errors than we would have expected for sure. Spartans, on the other hand, keeping balls in play. Swinging away when they have a good opportunity. Rolling it back into play when it's not a perfect set. So, serving well so far.
Mavericks also not used to being down by 6 or 7 points, so definitely in their minds. Moral back to serve out of the timeout. Good ball, puts it in play, passed out by the libero. Like that, through the gap, good filled by Toner. Deep set, block coverage. Mateo out of the middle.
De Bonaventura smashes that one into the back row.
Good connection with Paulin. And for those of you that missed his big game post-game interview, check out the last stream. He was hoping for more of those feeds in this game. Getting his wish. Ball dug. Still good. That's almost a strategic play. It just beat it into the ceiling on those. Oh, wow.
Oh, had it on the... Just couldn't turn the hands in and keep it in play.
Spinner into the net. 64 on Mavericks, contributing to a lot of the Spartans' points between his serving and his hitting.
VDH back in the set in the front row again.
Unlimited sub rule allows that to happen. Fedorenko serve. VDH making an impact with a block there. Free ball coming. Oh, Devantura blocked. Wow, puts it really short on that inside set.
Good down ball into the back row. Middle coming. Good hands from De Bonaventura.
And free ball coming here. Free ball. Played up by Tony. Oh, the back volley. Dug up by the libero. He was all over that. Good digs. Oh. Yeah.
Ref is calling a lift on a block. I'm not sure how that's possible, but
that literally doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense, but we'll have to go with it. I think that's one bad call on either side so far, so we're even.
It's getting scrappy out here. Big swing and it's out. Yeah.
Ball is wide.
Ball is back and forth, back and forth. Poor referee.
The referee's a little bit out of sorts at the moment. It's a fast-paced match at the moment. It's coming at him pretty quick. And Waz back to serve.
Good pass. Nice dig by Max. And nobody home for that. Oh. Maverick's fighting it out here. Every point
Mavericks
matters.
to serve here.
Not helping the cause.
Having a tough time from the service line.
Tail back to the service line here. Nice tough serve. Had a system play coming here. Back row. Oh, good carve by 64. He's been more of a liability than an asset this match, but he makes that one count. VDH tries to go with the dunk play, sharp cross, but sails it wide. Linesman was awake and made that call. Oh, another missed serve by the Mavericks. That could have trickled over and been dangerous. Lexi Paulin back in for Max VDH.
Hollandis.
Another tough serve into the gap. Great set by the setter and huge block by Tony Fidorenko. Builds a house on that set.
Good serve down the line.
Well passed. Carter Wall walks the dog on the dig. Oh, and confusion.
Neither one given any space there. I think they were both calling for that.
Might be a difference of systems from their home teams, where Spartans run a setter out of 6 on that play, whereas Gravitron, I think, have their Libro set that out of 5. Mishandled pass by Carter Waugh. Timeout coming here from Coach Gallagher.
Spartans call timeout here. Talk it over.
Spartans still with a 4-point lead here, coming down the stretch. Mavericks have a couple good players that they didn't start in this set, coming in probably in this next set. Big left-handed swinger out of the right side. Coach Gallagher looking to put a point on the board himself here. Mavericks have struggled a little bit with their serving, so see what happens after this timeout. Easy serve, handled well. Fidorenko goes up and over, but nicely dug by 6 back for the Mavericks. Free ball coming. And the scrambled play there. Mavericks chipping away. And another missed serve, costly at game.
Just can't seem to sort it out on the service line. Mavericks coaches must be extremely frustrated at the moment. Toner to try to finish it off.
Miscommunicated play. Free ball for the Spartans, and
Fedorenko puts it away. Spartans take set number 1.
Good play by the Spartans in that one. Pretty few errors, really, in that set from the Spartans. Lots of errors from the Mavericks.
Some decent volleyball played, though. Good points. Hard swings.
Yeah, great digs on Maverick side on a lot of plays as well. See what changes coaches make here. Fellow cameramen walking by trying to find their post to capture the game.
Spartans likely to switch it up a little bit here, potentially. See what they come out with here for set number 2. Looks like the same starting lineup for Spartans in set number 2. Number 7, a dynamic player for the Mavericks, as well as number 21, I believe. Played pretty well in the previous match that we'd watched, so could be an interesting second set here. See how the Spartans react. So Toner and Wah on the left side. Fedorenko on the right. Worrell and DeBonaventura in the middle. Max Doucet in the libero position, and Alexei Paulin setting to get us underway here in set number 2 from the service line. Good reaction from Worrell at the net. Left side blasts it through the block and down. And Mavericks
draw first blood. Fedorenko finds a piece of the block.
through the block on the other side to score. We're 1-1.
Toner slaps that one into the net. And the Mavericks setter will head back to the service line with his unique multi-bounce, multi-slap pre-serve warm-up. Tough serve, handled well by Doucette. High set, cross court by Waugh, dug up. Inside set coming free here. Fedorenko getting up and using the block. Great use on that tight set. He had to get up there with purpose to beat that one off the block. Good hustle by Toner to get there to make that set. And Worrell serves it in there. Middle ball at the side.
Middle is wide. Good pass from the Maverick. Lefty swinging from the left side on that rotation.
Worrell back to serve again. Good mix. Toner with a piece, but can't contain it. Number 2 trying to hit the coach's call on the serve, but goes wide. And Tony Fedorenko will head back to the service line. Max VDH checking into the front row for Lexi Pollen. Little block and set action. See if he can get a block on number 3.
Good dig. Toner gets a good hand and up, but Fedorenko can't get there quick enough.
Ball down the line. Slapped up by 13. Another free ball play. Oh, he goes middle. Mateo uses the block. Finds some floor. I'll bring Carter Waugh back to the service line. Opting for the float serve. Sets inside. Mateo puts it to the floor. Pretty sure that one was in the tape, but we'll count it as a block stat for the Spartans. It was a well-formed block. Waugh bringing the spin. Oh, clips the tape and out the sideline.
Just wide, off the tape, unfortunately. Mavericks number 7 back to serve. He ripped some big spinners earlier.
Mateo opts for that. Fedorenko will go from the back row. And it's a tight ball. Great shot from number 2 from the Mavericks on that pipe ball. Mavericks steal a point back. Toner looks for the hard wipe tip, but no block is available.
Substitution, Van Raalte coming in for Toner. We are squared away at 7. Set number 2. And that toss is nearly hitting the stanchions up in the rafters. Not a lot of space back here either.
Mateo back on the service line for the Spartans. He's got a tough float serve. That one's moving. Splashed up by number 2. And
with a huge block.
Doing what he's subbed in to do. Block and set. That's the roll. And he's executing this rotation.
For Mavericks coming.
Number 3 going to take a break.
See if 2 threes make better than 1 3. As number 33
Mavericks
enters.
Subbing in their backup or starting libero. I'm not sure. He lived the last match we played or watched of them playing. Just about takes out the camera. That hard serve out the back. Right into your living room. And 33 will go back to serve. Tough serve, handled by Max. Tony jumps over his back for the attack.
Good run through the middle from the Mavericks to score.
Ties it up at 9s. Service pressure into 1.
Going back.
Spartans going 4 here. Take a little pressure off Max Dion. And Mavericks heating up here a bit. Nice pass by Titorenko. BDH at the back dump. Catches the libero sleeping. Paul Land with a tough float serve, handled well. Dig by Max into the net, but unable to be retrieved by Titorenko. And Ralphie tools the block. Pass and pound makes the blocker play. He'll head back to the service line. Bringing back the spinner.
Good hands from Worrell in the middle.
Inside, sets way off. Let that fly out the back. Point Spartans. Tying it up at 12s. Worrell's been doing good on following those setter dumps. Got 2 blocks on those, but Van Raalte checks his swing and puts it into the net. Toss was just a bit off. Maverick setter back at the service line. 3 bounces, 3 slaps, and then the serve will come. Oh, that looked like a foot fault. Explodes off of Doucette's platform and into the net. Number 7 hasn't been able to get his attack game going. Had a good run at the service line last rotation, but I think he's yet to get a kill. Nice serve, passed. Off the hands for the middle. Number 13 with a full goatee here in the 16U tournament. Waugh sneaks it over the block. Howard tip from 33 off Paulin. Mavericks open up a 2-point lead here. Coach Gallagher looking for a timeout. Spartans need to crank up their aggressiveness here. Down a couple points.
In a similar position to what the Mavericks were in the first set. Not doing themselves any favors with a few errors. Find themselves down 3 here. See if they can claw back. Coach Gallagher hoping for a point on his score sheet here.
Yeah, Spartans have been struggling. The Mavericks have turned up their service pressure. Really going after Max Doucette. Really, coach is calling out wherever he is. They're serving at him. Spartans need to help him out a bit.
Picking on Max Doucette for sure.
That was a
Silver missed that one.
Waugh overturns down the line. Good pass. Back to Titarenko, who goes off the block. Scooped up by the Mavericks. Good block
and from the blockers, keeps it alive.
Tip coming. And he miscontacts it.
VDH back into the front row.
Big blocking lineup up front here. Let's see if they can make something happen. Oh, Titarenko just squeaks one over the net there. Back set.
There we go. Seven's back in the game with a good swing.
Pass by Toner. Waugh finds a cross-court seam between the blockers there. Good take by Mateo. Back set. Toner.
Excellent back set. Right out to the pin.
Unable to contain number 7's hit, and he'll go back to the service line with a rip and jump serve. Substitution back in here. Van Raalte in for Toner for the pass. Or I guess the swing in the front row. Oh, and that bottom fell out of that serve. Lands on the baseline. That looked like it was sailing out long. And that one is definitely long.
That one's long.
Letting the Spartans off the hook a little bit there. That'll bring Mateo back to the service line. Oh, that's a lift. Lift to lift.
Spartans steal one. Another good serve from Mateo.
And then he follows it up with a beauty dig. Van Raalte sneaks one over the tape. Tony with the deep back set. Oh, that's trouble. This is an out-of-system play coming free. Dug up by Carter Waugh. VDH, nice jump set. Van Raalte tips it. Oh, and the big towers in the front row. Put the ball down. Maverick bodies all over the place. Spartans close the gap to 2. Back pipe ball. Deep. And Spartans applying some pressure here. Mavericks thought they had it in the bag, I think.
They were cruising. Mateo with these nice hard flat serves have really causing trouble for the Mavericks.
And a huge block.
VDH with a huge move.
He's doing his job, folks. It's what they get paid the big bucks for. Oh, a nice tough
dribbler.
Troublesome play. He's a little timid after that one. Quick set. Dumped by Van Raalte. Middle ball.
That's going to be wide.
And the Mavericks.
And Mavericks are going to call a timeout here.
Got to call a timeout here. Coach is up dancing around, and he calls a timeout. Huge run by the Spartans on that rotation.
Excellent serving from Mateo there.
Mavericks have a solid serve reception lineup there, too. 33, like I said, is the backup or starting libero in many cases. Then they have their lib plus one of their better passing power hitters back there. So picking those seams and making them work. Maverick setter hasn't been really pushing the ball out either.
No, he's been inside a lot.
Really high and inside, letting Worrell and VDH set up camp and build a house over it.
Yeah, not having to worry too much about going line.
See how Mateo responds to the pressure of serving out of the timeout here.
Another good one.
Good tough
to the middle.
Middle play, dug up by Mateo. Oh, Van Raalte. The kill through the wickets. But someone's called on the net. Looks like VDH on the set. Called on the net.
I think it was off the net, it looked like on this side, but
yeah. That was a dig by Mateo.
Curious call.
Setter hits off the tape and trickles it down.
Got himself out of position there. That one fell right beside him as he was trying to return to his setting position. Mavericks
squeak out a 1-point lead here. Spartans closing in on clinching the victory of the split, though, I believe. I think it was 21.
Especially if they can score a point or two here on the end.
Yeah, nice set by Paulin. Block.
Good up by Tony.
Oh, it's still good. It's still good, folks. Carter Waugh will play it deep.
Oh,
it's all deep. It's so deep. That was a
little plank though up in the rafters.
Bounces off 2 of the rafters. Yeah, what was the first set score?
I believe it was 25-20.
Yeah, so I think we've got the split here at 21.
So they may have secured
Spartans,
first place in the pool.
Spartans still looking to fight here for this set. Ball's dug up, but it's in the screen for a point for Spartans.
In the screen, so it's a sidewall. Doesn't matter. Good. Fortunately, I think he smashed into somebody over there.
Good swing by Van Raalte on that quick set from Paulin. Paulin back to serve. He's got a tough serve going here today. Great serve. Passed well. Inside set.
That looked like it was off to block him down.
Tony himself was calling it out, but
so we're tied at 23. Good pass. Dump is dug up. Van Raalte tips it down.
Shooting guns at the tip shot.
Set point, Spartans. After a bunch of back and forth in this set, somehow I've got to 24 first.
Another tough serve, broken play. Way off the net, free ball coming. Carter Waugh pushes it. Back to Titarenko.
Titarenko off the hands and save.
Oh, nice dig.
Good pass.
Middle throws it down.
21 says, I think I'll do the same. Looking at Van Raalte as he heads back to the service line.
'21 serving right out of your kitchen. Explodes off Max's chest here. Floating serve. And we're going to extra points.
Set point for the Mavericks.
Titarenko takes something off and finds the pot.
Good smart play there. Looked up and there was a giant gap in the middle.
Van Raalte back to serve. Does he come with his spinner? Does he come with a float? He's going for the spin. And goes wide. Trying for a very fine shot down the line there. Line to line.
Didn't quite get the toss right on that one. Toner back in now. Dribble, 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 slap, 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 and here we go. Foot on the line, no call.
Titarenko, athletic move to chase that down off the ceiling. And the cross-court dump shot out of the middle. And that's the match, folks. A back-and-forth battle. Spartans celebrate the split victory.
Good second set from both squads there. Some periods of struggle, but they both fought through. Both teams jacked up after that game. I think those are the types of matches they love playing in. Test themselves. We're going to see if we can't get one of the Spartans over here for a post-match interview. We'll see who Coach Ty sends over. Spartans now have to officiate and line the next match, and then they'll be into power pool play shortly after that. All right, we're here with Max Vandenheuvel. Post-match for the split victory over the Mavericks. How'd you guys feel out there? And after their impressive warm-up, you guys came out flying, and what'd you think there?
Oh, yeah, we shut their left sides down real good. They couldn't do much. We were loose, so that helped. We didn't really care if we made mistakes. Moved on. I mean, that's all.
Did all the things they tell you to do in practice?
Yeah, basically.
Good. From a personal perspective, you've been thrust into a new position there, setting and blocking in the front rows. It looked like you did your job well, some good blocks. And how'd you feel with the hands?
Well, I mean, haven't been at use for a while. They've been in the shed, but I mean, they felt decent.
It looked like a pretty good game plan, bringing you and Paulin back and forth to shake things up a little bit. Looking forward, that looks like you might have secured first place in the pool. So looking forward to power play. What are you looking for the rest of the day?
It's got to stay loose, keep playing our game. I mean, I don't know what to say, man.
Looks like you guys can compete with the best of the groups here. So we did see the Mavericks a couple years ago at Nationals, and they put it to us. So it looks like we've caught up a little bit. So good luck the rest of the way, and we'll see everybody in about an hour's time.